brought to you by Shauna Gravel, Realtor. We've got Scott Waste Services, Gravel Funeral Home, and, of course, the Edmonson County Lions Club. I am here with my good friend, Mr. Mark Wardlow. And, Mark, I appreciate you so much, man, hanging out. I don't know how many broadcasts you've ever done, but
well, this will actually be my first one. So,
what a better way to start your broadcasting career.
Beautiful day. Got a great view here of the parade, and everybody's piling in already. But no, this is my first broadcast, so it may where the future goes from here, I have no idea.
Well, now Jamie Carnes is usually my head broadcaster here with me. Jamie was unable to be here today. He regretfully couldn't be here with us. He had a prior engagement. But, man, I'm going to tell you, if you just look up, we're looking over Main Cross Street right here in Brownsville, and it's perfect weather. Light breeze coming by. People are already packing in, to see this parade. And this is a tradition that, as far as I know, Mark, I don't know that this happens anywhere else in the world. Because, I mean, my goodness, who calls off school to have a parade and go to the fair?
Exactly, and block the highway. So I mean, if you're coming across the bridge at 9:15, you're going to have a little bit of a wait, but block out all access through the town.
Yes.
Call off school.
Yes.
And everybody comes to square and all out through the road by the high school and watch all the beautiful floats and cars and tractors and four-wheelers come by and throw out candy, and everybody's happy.
Exactly. And I'm going to tell you, man, these kids rack up on this candy.
Ooh.
Bigger than any Halloween trick-or-treat.
Yeah.
I mean, you see these kids walk out with sackfuls of candy. I mean, Walmart sacks, they're just completely full of all this stuff, and which I don't really remember getting the candy and stuff when I was a kid. I don't remember that really being a part of it. But what an awesome day it was. Number one, first of all, you're out of school, so that's a plus. You're out of school, and then, I'm sure they probably did it, Mark, when you were in school. But were the students marching in the parade?
No.
So they did that for a while when I was in school, when I was in elementary school, and that was something fun that we were able to do. Very, very, very cool scenario there. But as soon as this parade's over, everybody's packing up. We're going over to the Edmonson County Fairgrounds. And normally here, normally it would be $10 for all you can ride rides. We've got a little special circumstance for this year's fair. And you can thank the Edmonson County Lions Club. Well, you can thank them for a lot about this fair. We're going to talk about that in a second. But this Lions Club has reached out to some businesses, and some sponsors have stepped up, and they've purchased some tickets to give away. You don't have to do anything to get these tickets. All you have to do is show up. If you're a kid, 17 and under, you want to go to the fair today, right now, from the last number that I heard, the first 600 kids, Mark, get in free at the Edmonson County Fair this morning at Fair Day. Now, you tell me how awesome is that?
That's pretty much unheard of in any county around here, and hats off to all the businesses that donated the armbands to let a lot of these kids might not go to the fair and ride rides today if it wasn't for this. So, yeah, everybody will pack up here, and the fair, top notch.
Donnie Turley, our Edmonson County Lions Club Fair Board chairman, a couple years ago, they saw a great need to make some changes in the fair. Very thankful for the guys that paved the way to get us to this point. But, Mark, as you know, things change, needs change, and sometimes you do have to make changes in order to keep up and in order to, provide what is needed in certain circumstances. And some of the younger guys at the Lions Club said, you know what, we've got some new ideas. Would you hear us out? And some of the older guys that have been there for a long time said, well, hey, what do you got? And they said, well, we'd like to do things this way. And honestly, man, there was a lot of people in the community that said, well, that's pretty bold. I don't know if this will work. It's going to be a challenge. But Donnie and a lot of other younger guys said, if you older guys will help us with some resources here and your knowledge, let us have some ideas and some vision into this thing. we think we can really improve the fair. And the improvement to the fair, that's an understatement.
The amount of work that all these volunteers and the people in the Lions Club have done out there, they purchased a few more acres out there. They've redone the tracks, and all the events are sanctioned events with huge crowds. I've been out there a couple of nights already, and it's packed. And, you know, a few years back, the fair had slowly went down. And then, and like I said, these guys have come in there with the help of some corporate funding, and they have got a really, really nice carnival out there, clean.
Yes.
Super clean.
Have you seen these rides, man?
Amazing.
Dude.
I'm not getting on them.
Me either.
No.
This, whatever that thing is that goes straight up in the air and spins, you know, it's something XXL. You know, it was something speed, something XXL. I walked by that thing and I see these kids on there, and I thought, man, I wouldn't get on that thing if you paid me $1,000.
No.
I would if I was if I was a kid, I would have done it. You know, I would have stayed in line probably all day to do it. But no, not today. Again, thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Scott Waste Services. I want to talk about Scott Waste. I'm just going to be honest with you. About 4 or 5 years ago, horrible. They were horrible.
I agree.
Let's not sugarcoat it. Those guys will admit it. They were horrible. And our county government and our citizens stood up and they said, look, we're not getting the services we're paying for. We're going to have to do something different. And I'm going to tell you what Scott Waste did. They answered, and they have delivered so far on that promise. They got rid of some folks that were not helping. I'll just be honest. And they put some other management in there. And I'm going to tell you, man, they have really, really changed the way they do things. And they've been a great community partner ever since.
I've called a couple of times with questions. Anytime I've called down there, get a reply then, or they call me back.
Right.
Super nice to deal with now. No issues with the waste management in my area, in the Bee Springs area.
Right.
So, no, big improvement now.
Yeah, 100%. Folks checking in with us on our Facebook feed. We're also on YouTube this morning. So just keep those comments coming. Mary Alice Cole, she sends a shout out to you, Mark, this morning. How about that?
One of my oldest, dearest friends.
So we appreciate everybody watching. This is always a very popular broadcast, and again, brought to you by our sponsors, Shauna Grayville, Realtor. Now, Shauna Grayville, fairly new to the realtor business in this community. I mean, she hasn't been doing it a ton, but I'm going to take just a pause right here, Mark. I'm going to show you something. Shauna Grayville just sold 3 properties. How about that? In that amount of time that I paused, she just sold 3 properties.
Wow.
So
pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive. She knows how to sell property. She knows how to find you property. So if you need that, give Shauna Grayville, Realtor. Shauna does a lot for our community. She donates to a lot of things.
Yep.
And, you know, Mark, one thing that I've learned in local business, by the way, this is our 10th year, celebrating 10 years in business. And who would have thought it? It's gone by really, really quickly. But one of the first things that the most important things that I've learned here in business locally is you really are obligated and you want to give back to your community. And there's a lot of different ways that we as business owners can do that, and all the sponsors of today's broadcast are doing so. And very, very thankful for the community in which we live. And we'll keep talking about those sponsors. Excuse me, the Edmonson County Lions Club, sponsor of this broadcast. We can't say enough about the Edmonson County Lions Club. Those guys are working their butts off, man.
Amazing. Listen,
all volunteers. Every one of them are volunteers.
The hours spent out there in the last month, just with, and they've had different tractors donated. A lot of them brought their own tractors, equipment out there to get everything in line. Amazing.
It really is.
One other note: this is the Edmonson Voice 10th year.
Yes.
Honestly, 10 years ago, you said, "Hey, I'm going to start an online news service." I'm like, "Are you crazy?"
Well,
in Edmonson County, what are you doing?
So it's funny you mentioned that, Mark, because I've talked a lot about that, you know, over the past couple of weeks with our 10th year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually it was on Monday. Monday was actually 10 years ago to the day that we launched our website, edmonsonvoice.com. And I remember before I started the business, I asked some of my friends around town, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think? And everybody's like, Darren, listen, dude, you don't want to do this, man. That's not going to go over in Edmonson County. But I've made a lot of business mistakes in my years of entrepreneurship. But this is actually one that I never have doubted.
Well, it's the number one news source, and I actually have family in Minnesota. I have family in out in Arizona, and they look at the Edmonson Voice to see the news in Edmonson County. And that's just my family, and no telling how many people in other counties if they want to know something, because it's an immediate notification, not a week later.
Right.
And if something happens in the county, it that day or the next morning at the latest,
right,
instead of waiting a week to get the information.
Right. Well, we appreciate that, and it's been a really fun 10 years. It's been stressful. I look back at I got my media badge out, my first media badge that I had made 10 years ago. Man, I had a lot more dark hair then in 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So part of that's also from raising 2 teenage girls, through that time period.
But we have hair.
We do have it.
That's pretty.
We do have it, so that's important.
Yeah.
No, we appreciate everybody's. We've had a lot of comments and messages this week. Happy 10-year anniversary. And guys, we've got the parade coming in right now. I want to send a shout out one more time to Grayville Funeral Home. That's our last sponsor. We haven't really mentioned a whole lot. Grayville Funeral Home. Funeral Home's been here for over 50 years. Everybody knows Roy Grayville and his family. Roy's been a supporter of the Edmonson Voice ever since day one, and we appreciate that so much. So we appreciate all of our sponsors today. And, folks, the parade is getting started as we speak, and that is the Brownsville Police that is leading the parade this morning, and we've got some other law enforcement behind them. That's probably the Edmonson County Sheriff's Office behind that car, and then we have a Kentucky State Police, and I believe that's one of those hot rod Mustangs.
Yes,
Mark.
it is. Yes, it is.
Those are very cool cars, very cool cruisers, and
a lot of work goes into these floats too.
Man,
talked to a lot of people
100%.
lately. They're coming in, worked till 10 o'clock last night, worked till this, securing supplies for them. So,
yes. Want to send a shout out to our cameraman this morning, Mr. Preston Doyle. He's our cameraman extraordinaire. He brings you all the football action and the basketball action, and he's here with us this morning on camera. So, appreciate him. Parade just getting started here this morning. 2024 Edmonson County Lions Club Fair Day Parade brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home, the Edmonson County Lions Club, Shauna Grayville Realtor, and Scott Waste Services.
And again, could not have written down a script for better weather.
Oh, it's perfect, man. It's beautiful. Sunshine.
There goes the candy.
78 degrees right now. The only bad part, Mark, about having broadcasting from this location is we don't catch the candy.
That's true.
Sometimes they'll throw it up here, but it's more of a projectile than it is candy.
If you want candy, there'll probably be enough on the road when we get through. We can pick up some.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Brownsville Police Chief Jeremy Hodges leading the way here for the parade. And that is, I guess that's the sheriff there. Yeah, that's Sheriff James Vincent. He's tossing some candy out there.
And who's driving the little souped-up Mustang?
That's
here?
a really cool car.
Yes, it is.
I can't tell who that is from
I don't think they're going to put anybody in the back seat of it, though.
No,
I think
it would be a very uncomfortable ride. Maybe they put them in the trunk.
Yeah, I think that's a PR thing or pursuit, but not really haul.
I would hate to try to outrun that guy.
Easy.
VFW post 6937. That's Gerald Carroll driving that truck, and there's our VFW friends. And can't say enough about those guys.
Without them, we wouldn't be here today.
100%. Modern Miss Corvette City, Jenny Duval, and I couldn't read what else is on that side, but we just do the best we can, folks, when the parade floats and the cars come by. Grand Marshal Casey Webb, yeah, the KHS AA state champion in the shot put. Now, not everybody has a state champ they can roll through here, Mark.
That's true. That's true. And Casey Webb may be the youngest Grand Marshal.
That's a very fair point. He might be the youngest of all time here. Another beauty pageant winner here.
Yes.
I can't see here. My eyes are not that good.
No.
But some more pageant winners. Now this says
Little Miss.
Little Mister. Yeah, Little Mister. I can't read the name, but
Brantley Porter McCoy.
That young man there, he's tossing them out there.
Yes, he is.
He's got a good arm on him.
Mm-hmm. Abigail Abney, Junior Miss Kentucky Queen.
Mm. And let's see here. Could have another pageant or baby show winner right here. I'm not sure what this is. Kentucky State Fair. Oh, Cupcake Wars grand champions.
Oh.
Olivia Higgins and Megan Beavers. Man, I've heard some great things about these cupcakes.
Listen, they have the Cupcake Wars down here, and pretty strong, I'm telling you. Uh-oh. Do we have a...
So I think, look here, we've got something from the Lions Club.
Okay.
By the way, I want to introduce our winners. We've got the winners hot off the press. Or hot off the wire, I should say, for our winners, our parade winners. In the commercial division, Purdue Farms, we're going to be looking for them. The civic division, VFW, we just saw that float.
Mm-hmm.
The antique car is going to be Dickie Logan. Our school division, Kyrock Elementary. And here's Leo the Lion.
Leo the Lion.
Edmonson County Lions Club. And they're going to take a little break here and toss out
Jeff Jacobs.
some candy. Donnie Turley, Corey Colberth in that.
Yeah. Doing a lot of the work there.
And this looks like we have...
That's John.
Yep.
With 3B inflatables.
And he's driving some more of those Lions Club sponsor banners.
Yes.
And these are the folks that are doing really a lot of the heavy lifting at this year's fair, Mark.
Yep, that's them. That's the ones out there that's working their tails off until way past dark to make it right.
Writing checks and making it happen right here. And this, again, without these sponsors, this fair wouldn't be the same. And so make sure that you patronize these businesses here that have been so supportive of our fair this year.
Right.
And, maybe some other pageant winner, I'm not sure. Oh, we got something here on the back. Can you see that? Emma Sue.
Yeah.
Emma Sue, first runner-up. I don't know what and what, but pretty cool Corvette Stingray here.
Yeah.
Brianna Grider, Miss Kentucky Bluegrass 2024.
Right. Nice little convertible Corvette. Uh-oh. Buckley Houchins coming through. Miss Sheila. And his golf cart. Lane Reynolds, first runner-up.
A lot of pageant winners.
Yes, a lot. C.J. Grider coached that boy right there in Little League basketball. Now he's driving a stock car.
You see this car out there in front of their business a lot.
Yes.
Very, very cool stuff,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
You know, that's very cool.
They travel all over.
Yeah, they're serious about it, man. Getting back to some of those winners that we have, we've got the school division. Kyrock Elementaries won the school division. We're going to be looking for that. Also, Cleveland Fire Department. And, Mark, the best of show should be something special. Sarah's Play School.
Play School?
Sarah's Play School. So
There's
we're going to be looking
Grider,
for that. Billy
CJ's
Grider.
dad. And
Got a derby car, I believe, here.
I believe it is.
That's going to be the best that car's ever going to look after Saturday night, man, because I'm going to tell you.
I agree with that.
That's going to be some cool stuff at the demo derby. And I can't tell who's driving that.
No.
That's one of those antique cars. Very cool car.
Yeah.
It's an old Ford.
1963 wagon here.
That's a Chevy.
Yeah. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Another old rod.
Yeah.
About a 32 Ford.
Yep. Very cool. Very cool. Love these old cars, man. Hey, looks like we have another pageant winner coming up through here.
We have a lot of pageant winners.
Have you ever entered in a pageant, Mark?
No, I haven't. Teeny Miss Kentucky Bluegrass.
Tiny
Tiny.
Miss. Kentucky Bluegrass. Ray Lynn. I can't read that. I'm sorry, folks.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hey, we got
There you go.
Congressman Brett Guthrie.
Brett Guthrie.
We got Judge
Scott
Executive
Lindsay.
Scott Lindsay and our state representative Michael Lee Meredith handing out candy. I hope they look like they might be a little too old to be standing like that, Mark. That could be
I
dangerous.
agree with that.
So, Bank of Edmonson County.
Yes. Hello, Michelle.
And that's their the little mascot there.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, that's a cool car.
That is.
Wow. They got the whole thing going. Got a little dog there riding a shotgun. And not sure what this represents, but Jesus Christ is Lord. I agree.
I 100% there.
We got to agree with that, man.
Got a speaker on top.
So, again, this broadcast brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home, the Edmonson County Lions Club, Shauna Grayville Realtor, and Scott Waste Services. Thank you, guys, for all that. We've got Casey Alford here driving that
70 model custom.
Yeah, what is that, 70? Is that a 70?
Yeah, 70, 71 Chevrolet.
Very cool.
Yeah, Casey's got some nice cars.
He does, man. It's really cool.
And Casey's another one that does a lot for our community.
Very much so. Well, you hear the sirens of the fire trucks.
Oh, yeah.
By the time they get over here, you won't be able to hear us. But there's the Alford's Pharmacy, one of their delivery vehicles.
Is that the electric one? I know they've got one electric one.
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's it or not.
Don't think so.
Now, this is what, about a 50?
It's going to be a 52 or 3. 52 or 3 Chevrolet.
Chevy.
Nice looking car.
Very cool. Very cool. Ryan Stice with Stice Insurance coming around here. And now we've got Patton Funeral Home. Now, I love these square-bodied Chevrolets.
Oh, yeah.
That's, let's see here.
Heath had that truck for a while.
Yeah, that's a beautiful truck.
You got Brother Jerry Patton in the back there. He's overseeing everything.
Of course. And his grandson there, that's Ty driving that truck.
Right.
Jerry's got them all under control there. We got a little bit of a traffic jam here on Washington Street. And as we said before, you're looking straight ahead. This is Main Cross Street. That's the view that's coming towards us.
Right.
And then they're turning and going down Washington Street.
You know, you made a good point a while ago. I wonder how many small communities have a fair like this. Call off school. This is a big day.
Right, man. You know, I'd say 50 years ago a lot of them did,
yes.
but not in modern times.
No.
You know, and that's one of the many, many reasons that I love a lot of the traditions in Edmonson County. You know, you just don't find it like this.
This to Edmonson County is equivalent to the Macy's Thanksgiving
Yeah,
Day
that's
parade.
right.
It's the same involvement.
This is it.
Popularity.
This is it. And again, folks, thank you so much for joining us on our broadcast. We've got a lot of folks checking in with us this morning. We're trying to keep up with the comments. It's really hard to do that. But we've already had 1,200 people watching this video, and I'm sure it's going to be many more to come.
Not everybody can get out and come to the fair.
Well, that's what we had one comment, and I don't remember. You know, there's several people saying, well, I'm watching from home, you know,
right.
How thankful I am to be able to watch from home. And it's the same way with our ball games. By the way, our home, the Wildcats have their first home game tonight, football team, at home at Wildcat Stadium. They're going to take on Muhlenberg County. So you want to tune into that if you're not going to be able to make the game. 6:45 will be on the air, Wildcats Live, brought to you by Alford's Pharmacy. And Scott Lindsay will have all the action. Now, Granville is out tonight. He's got the night off, but Austin Meredith is going to be filling in as commentator. Austin's a great football guy, and, of course, one of our local police officers.
Who's got many awards lately.
Austin is all over the place,
yes,
man.
He is.
What a great guy Austin is. He's making an impact in our community. So couldn't have a better guy to fill in for Granville while Granville's away. And I don't know what the traffic jam here is all about.
Well, I think Casey's Chevrolet truck might have come to a halt there.
That's not good.
That's not good. I see it moving a little bit. Talking about the football team, they're 1-1. They beat Metcalfe County last week and looking for a win tonight against Muhlenberg. So hopefully they can pull that out at home.
Yeah. All right, so the Alford's Pharmacy truck is back on track. And here we go with the parade is going to continue here. And appreciate everybody again for checking in with us on our Facebook and our YouTube feed. This will be available on EdmondsonVoice.com later. Also going to be a photo slideshow to come. White's Towing and Recovery. They've got a couple of, got 2 or 3 vehicles in here. Some big trucks coming.
Evidently, Brad brought out all the big boys today. That's one big wrecker.
Mm-hmm. I would say if you have to call that big truck to come get you out, you're having a bad day.
And you're going to have to write a big check.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, that's a big wrecker right there.
Okay. Now we have the antique tractors.
Some cool old machines there, man. Very cool. I'm glad I'm not driving one right now because you have to wrestle those things, man.
I know most of my vehicles. I just know that's an old Alice Chandler.
Yep. Looks like we've got 2 more on the way here.
Yep.
A couple of old Alice's. I think this one here looks like it might be even older than the one that just came through.
Yeah, I mean, it was like you had mules and then you went to that.
Right. This is the 42264 podcast.
Yes.
Now, if you've not listened to that, you need to check that out.
Listen, those guys are hilarious.
They are. They're great. Kyle White and company
have some great stories.
Kyle's trying to throw candy up here. He almost got thrown off. He's making the – oh, man. He hit the power line.
Yeah.
Almost got to us. He's going to try one more. Didn't make it.
Yeah.
But that's a heck of an effort there from Kyle White trying to get us. Here's the Brownsville Fire Department, Justin Meredith and company. In this one here, and in the next one that we see, looks like maybe, this is Wingfield. Wingfield Fire Department.
With the dog. I like that.
How about that? You don't see very many Dalmatians around here on the fire trucks. That's very cool. Lincoln Fire Department. This is looks like maybe a Chiefs vehicle.
Now, and understand, these are volunteer fire departments.
Yes, sir. Where would we be without them?
Exactly. These guys have regular jobs, and when the call goes out, they come running.
Cleveland Fire Department. They are the best, the winner in the fire department division. So,
Kyrock Fire and Rescue.
Yep.
A.B. Webb with Webb's Eats and Treats, throwing out candy with his son James behind him.
Soft serve ice cream at Webb's Eats and Treats. And whatever AB doesn't get going, James will take care of the rest.
James is the man.
James is on it. And so, a little bit of a lull in the action right here. Got a little bit of a gap. It's going to give some kids some opportunities to run out there and pick up any loose. Oh, my goodness. That's a loud horn.
Hey, who's driving the Family Resource Center bus?
Hey,
today?
man, have you been on this bus?
Yes, I have.
That's a crazy, awesome bus.
Jay, I'm on the board, and that's been appropriated. They've been working on it for 2 years. And Jamie took me out there and showed me everything that thing has and will do.
Oh, it's awesome,
Amazing.
Man. It's awesome.
Amazing.
And let's see what we've got here. Lady Cat basketball.
Lady Cat basketball.
Edmonson County High School.
Probably favored to win the district this year.
Yeah, why not?
Pretty strong team.
Brandon Prunty driving that beast.
Yes.
Edmonson County.
Super nice community cruiser there. High tech.
Yeah, man. Very cool. Very cool stuff. We got all kinds of cool stuff on that.
Shout out to our Family Resource Center girls because they do outstanding work here in the county.
100%. Yeah, we got a lot of trucks coming through here now, man.
Oh, yeah. We've got a truck and pulling a truck. And a big old truck tire full of candy, evidently.
That's a loud horn.
With the big horn.
Again, this broadcast brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home, the Edmonson County Lions Club, Shauna Grayville Realtor, and Scott Waste Services. We so much appreciate those folks making this broadcast happen this morning here at the 2024 Edmonson County Lions Club Fair Day Parade. Thank all of you for checking in with us this morning. People watching from Florida, Mark.
Oh, my goodness.
They're watching from all over. Let's see who we got here. Hostels Affordable Appliances and Repairs.
Avoid the hassle.
Wonder if they work
Call the hassle.
Wonder if they work on broadcast equipment.
Not sure.
If they do, I'll put them on retainer because I don't know how many times I've wired this junk up with wire and duct tape.
Well,
we got somebody watching from Massachusetts, Mark.
Really?
Massachusetts.
That's amazing.
How about that? You know?
Massachusetts and Florida. It'd be neat one day if we could get we could just increase it and just get more states involved.
Right. We got another one watching from Florida. And, of course, somebody's watching from Sunfish.
Of course.
You know, we got appreciate that.
Any Broadway people, Jock, Beach Springs.
Right.
Prosperity.
Straw.
Yeah, Straw. Look like we've run into a little.
Yeah, we've got another little traffic jam here.
Traffic jam. Nothing big.
So for anybody that's driving a vehicle with a clutch.
Right.
It's always a fun little break.
And the trucker that decided to take the back roads today.
Yeah. Man, we talk about this every year. The people that are just coming through town,
they don't have a clue.
They're like, "What? No, I've got a doctor's appointment. Let me through."
Yeah.
Like, sorry, sir. You're going to be stuck here for the next hour. It's fair day. And they're like, "What?"
That's a good reason for people coming through to get on the Edmonson Voice and find out that
exactly. Exactly. And imagine, like if you're just driving through a random town. If you had to go to Scottsville this morning for whatever reason, and you're like, "Oh, okay, well, I've got a so-and-so appointment." And you go, and everything is stopped.
Yeah.
And there's a band playing in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least that guy's horn works.
Yes, it does.
2024 Edmonson County Lions Club Fair Day Parade, a tradition like no other. And remember, almost 600 tickets are going to be given away, all donated from local businesses. Proud that the Edmonson Voice was part of that. I got in on the action last night. I don't know how they conned me into that. I say conned. What a great thing to do. And, mark your charity, Santa's Helping Hands. When you're talking about helping the community, I don't know that we've seen anything like that in this area in modern times. And I'm not just saying that because you're sitting here doing this broadcast with me, but when you look at the impact of what Santa's Helping Hands does for people in need in our community. It's not just at Christmas time. That's where it's focused, I think, a lot of times. But you guys are doing stuff all year round, and you guys have helped the Fairgrounds, the fair this year, and are making a difference. And just had a great golf tournament.
Yeah,
a couple Saturdays ago.
We max out every year. 75% of our budget during the holiday season, but we've been.
I don't know.
Medicine dropper.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But no, we've helped with kids' school clothes, FRC calls. We buy beds. House fires show up. Whatever.
Yeah.
We go show up when there's house fires. There's Jeremy Spain, Howard.
Yeah, let's see here. What do we got here? Class of 2025.
Okay. Yeah, it started out as a holiday charity, but it's a year-round charity now. Yeah. We, if somebody has a medical issue and the parent has to take off work and drive it back and forth to Norton's or Vanderbilt, we assist with gas cards, food cards, try to make their life a little bit easier when times aren't the best.
Now, check out this right here, man.
Edmonson County Middle School cheerleaders.
Wow.
Pretty good, pretty impressive.
That is nice.
I'm assuming this is the soccer team.
Good indication that it could be. It is Edmonson County High School Wildcat Soccer.
Yep.
And it's something that's fairly new in our community. And starting to get a little bit more participation each year. And I always like to see those programs grow. And but Mark, you've got this charity auction that's coming up in about a couple of months here. It'll be here before you know it.
Right. 8 weeks.
This is your Super Bowl, man.
Oh yeah.
This is where
it's our 20th year. We have a bang-up auction every year, and we're going to try to blow it out of the park this year.
Let me interrupt you for just a second. This is the best of show, folks. This is Sarah's Play School, Child Daycare Center, Learning Center, Sarah's Play School. That's right.
Yeah.
They've got the best in show. She's holding the plaque up. And great job, guys.
Yeah.
They got the whole thing going here, the family tradition. That's the theme this year. And they're tailgating and picnicking and all this kind of stuff out here. Very, very cool stuff. A Lady Cat softball.
Lady Cat softball team.
Middle school.
Yes.
Yeah. Middle school softball team. That's something also fairly new in our community.
It is new.
A lot of young Lady Cats here. We got the Edmonson County High School. Used to be the band in blue. But now they're whatever color their uniforms are. Each year, I think they change them every year.
I will say our new director, Patrick Sweezy, okay, he has
done a great job.
Great job.
Done a great job. You're right. We've got confetti cannons going off back here. This is the Kyrock float coming up here in a second.
Yeah. With the Black Hawk.
Yes. Well, I'm sure he's very, very comfortable right now.
Oh, yes.
And confetti cannons, man. How about that? So this Kyrock is a winner in the school division. Kyrock Elementary School, great school. Even though I'm a Bulldog.
Right. I'm a Kyrocker.
Mark's a Kyrocker. We've got a lot of Kyrockers here. Kyrock's a great school. And our photographer this morning, Madison Doyle, she recently got employed there. So I'd like to thank Kyrock Elementary for taking a little bit of load off my plate by putting her to work. So, yeah, check out this. This is a very cool float.
That is really nice.
They got all kinds of stuff going on here, man. There's the Black Hawk himself. Now, let's see. We got it. This is even more Kyrock kiddos.
Yes.
Parents, staff, a little bit of everything. There's a
yeah.
newly named principal.
Yep.
Brandy Meredith. And what a job that she's doing out there, man.
Excellent school, Kyrock.
Yeah.
Good people. I'm up there a lot, work with the schools. I mean, all the schools in this county. I'll put them up against anywhere.
I totally agree with that. FFA. Now, that's a cool old truck pulling that float, man.
Yep.
You don't see many of those old Chevys that'll.
Anytime I see FFA, I can't help but think of Alvin Barbie.
Alvin Barbie. God rest his soul, man. What a great guy, man. Mr. Barbie. And let's see. I'm not sure what this float is coming up here, but somebody has gone to a heck of a lot of trouble.
Yes, they have.
And kudos to all the folks that make these decorations and put these floats together. Not only do you have to work to put them together, you got to get them here. You got to get them to Brownsville somehow.
Oh, this is a combination. Sun Valley Feed Mills, Bank of Edmonson County, CB Food Store, Family Traditions, Warren Hills, Buttram.
This is a 4-H.
Mammoth Cave Transplant. Yeah.
Looking good, guys.
Nice.
Really good. Yeah, we've got a 4-H pickup truck behind.
With little 4-H'ers.
There's another program doing a lot of really good things in our community. Our local 4-H, that has grown tremendously over the past few years.
Increasing yearly.
Yeah. SCRTC, they're bringing internet to a lot of people in our community, Mark, that hasn't ever really had good internet. And
fast internet.
I know a lot of people don't have it yet, but they're working on trying to get it countywide. Briar Creek Restaurant being represented here in the Edmonson County Lions Club Fair Day Parade 2024, brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home, Edmonson County Lions Club, Shauna Grayville Realtor, and Scott Waste Services. Thank you very much to all those sponsors.
Okay.
Trailer Mart.
Trailer Mart.
From Cave City. Now,
yes.
That's a truck pulling a trailer full of trailers.
Yes, it is.
How about that?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he recently donated a trailer to PTO to raffle off.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
Yes, it's a really nice trailer, too. Matter of fact, that might be the trailer on there.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Let's see what we got here. Looks like middle school football.
Middle school football?
It's either middle school. It might be youth football. Youth football league.
Yeah. Yeah, youth.
And got another trailer full of football players. And let's see.
Okay. Yeah. That's Little League.
Yeah, youth league football. Yep. Check out the man. That's a lot of future Wildcats.
Yes, it is.
Here's another load here of youth league football players.
Yeah, I think it's different grades.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
Age categories.
The Purdue chicken.
I'd say that Purdue chicken has at least got a little bit of air going. So.
Yeah, but he's still probably warm.
Purdue's favorite tradition is family dinner, it says, and Purdue was a winner in, let's see here, maybe the commercial division?
CNA?
Yes, Purdue Farms was the winner in the commercial division. Now here is an Edmonson County Lions Club fair sponsor. Dream Mix on-site concrete.
Yep.
This is a new thing they got going on.
Yeah. They just mix however much you need on the spot.
Right there.
Yeah.
And
pretty sophisticated
very,
truck.
very much so. Very much so. Really cool services provided there. We've still got all kinds of folks coming in here.
Warren RACC.
Warren Rural Electric Company. Let's see who we got here. Dunn and Bowen Farms.
Nice semi.
Yeah.
We have a car alarm going off that nobody wants to hit.
I hope it's not the voicemobile. Julie Skaggs Reed and Mike Reed, realtors, also sponsors of the fair this year. They do a lot for our community as well. Let's see who else we got here.
Oh, that's Ralph French.
Senior lives matter, it says.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. Who else we got? A-Plus Family Healthcare coming up now. Candy all over the place.
Yes, we can walk the street and get candy when we leave.
Well, that's better on the street than what usually ends up on the street once the parade is over.
Yeah. So, I guess nobody's at A+ right now. So, all the workers seem to be there.
Well, hey, why, it's fair day, man.
That's true.
Just shut the doors, and enjoy the parade. Let's see what we've got here. This is Edmonson County Lady Cat Volleyball.
Yes.
They picked up a big district win this week. Beat the old rivals, Grayson County.
Yes.
It's always good when you can beat Grayson County at anything.
I'm a volleyball fan. I've been going to the volleyball games for a while
if
now.
If you've never done that, go pay your $5, $6, whatever it is to get in this game and watch.
Just as exciting, if not more, than any other sport. You're closer to it.
It's fantastic.
You see the athleticism of these girls.
Now, got a little break in the action right here. And we've got the Edmonson County Public Library truck. Mark, I'm going to tell you that by the time this truck gets to us and makes the turn, Shauna Gravel will have sold 2 more properties.
Wow, that's 5 today.
Yeah, it's crazy. Call her if you want to sell stuff. Scott Waste Management. If you've got stuff you want to throw in the garbage, they'll come pick it up for you.
Yeah.
The Edmonds County Lions Club. Another sponsor. Gravel Funeral Home. They put the fun in funeral. Roy Gravel.
Another guy that always contributes to anything in the county.
Edmonson County Public Library. That's the Bookmobile. That's also a state-of-the-art deal. Alicia Edwards, director of the library. Alicia's doing great things in our community. And our library does a lot. They got a lot of really cool programs.
Getting new programs started for kids, after-school programs where people can go, kids can go.
Right. And let's see what we've got here. I don't know what it says.
Featuring Hocus Pocus 1 and 2.
November 2nd, 4 p.m. Cleveland Park. I'm not sure what that, maybe we can see from the back. Start a new family tradition with Probus Athletics Movie Night, whatever that is, but that sounds pretty cool.
It does, it does. Miss Edmonds County Fair, Paige Probus, 3-year-old girl winner. Pretty little girl there.
Yeah. And let's see here. I'm not sure who. Wildcat Little League Cheer. And got a side by side here. Edmonds County High School cheerleaders.
Yep.
Mickey's Towing is hauling around
the Edmonds County football team.
And those guys will be in action tonight against Muhlenberg County. It'll be their home opener. We'll have the live action coming to you at 6:45 p.m. tonight with Scott and special guest Austin Meredith.
The bass fishing team.
That's something that's fairly new around here.
And let me tell you, those 2 kids right there, Cooper and Jake.
Look at them trophies, man.
I'm telling you.
Look at that right there.
These guys have got it going on.
They know how to catch fish.
Yes,
man.
they do.
They do. This is so cool.
Archery team.
Yeah. Edmonson County High School archery.
When I was in school, if you'd have told me that we'd have
Isn't that
archery,
something,
soccer,
man?
bass fishing, volleyball, because there wasn't but 3 sports when I was in high school.
Exactly. That's all there ever was.
Yeah.
Now this gives kids a whole new opportunities. If you're not a football player, a basketball player, or a baseball player,
right.
Now there's all these other things that you can be involved in.
They're actually giving out scholarships.
Oh, it's crazy, man.
For bass fishing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Lady Cat Soccer right here. Edmonson County High School Lady Cat Soccer.
Which defeated Butler County a couple weeks ago.
Yep. And we can see the horses coming up, so that usually means the end of the fair. But before we get to that, we've got South Edmonson Elementary Bulldog Float. And here come the horses and the riders,
yes.
And we've got a winner in that division as well, and that is going to be Kaysen Ballard. Congratulations, Kaysen. Don't know which one you are out here, but hopefully those you watching at home, you can pick out Kaysen and his friend there. And again, we want to thank our sponsors this year: the Edmonson County Lions Club, Grayville Funeral Home, Shauna Grayville Realtor, Scott Waste Services. Without those folks, we wouldn't have this broadcast today. That's pretty much going to do it right here as the final participants make their turn.
And the thing about it is, without the Edmonson Voice, the people from Florida and Massachusetts and the other 1,200 to 2,000 people, they wouldn't have seen this.
Appreciate that, Mark. That is true. We love doing this type of stuff right here in our community. And that is their EMS Director, Edmonson County Ambulance Service, Keith Sanders, and he will be bringing up the rear. That will do it, folks, for this year's Edmonson County 2024 Lions Club Fair Day Parade. Make sure you head on out to the Edmonson County Fairgrounds. It is Fair Day for the kids. The first, almost 600 kids now, Mark, get in free today thanks to generous sponsorships and donations from local businesses and our community partners. And
I doubt very seriously if there's very many communities that do that. Where
unbelievable.
Just leave here, go out there to the fair, have a great time with the great rides.
Yes,
spectacular. And now all the people that's blocked traffic from the bridge to Bee Springs can get underway shortly.
Right. And so, Mark, thank you for being with me this morning, buddy. I've enjoyed it.
No, I've enjoyed it too. Next stop, probably March Madness for me or something.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
All you guys looking for extra broadcasters, just call the Edmonson Voice. We'll give you Mark's contact.
Yeah.
So I'm Darren Doyle for the Edmonson Voice and for Mark Wardlow. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. This has been another Edmonson Voice live stream. This has been the 2024 Edmonson County Lions Club Fair Day Parade. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you at the fair.